Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All participants of the 7th Borobudur International Symposium 2025 in conjunction with the 3rd Interconnect 2025. Imagine this. A mining company is ordered by the court to stop operation because it's destroying a protected ecosystem. The company refuses. The government looks away. The forest is gone. Now, imagine this is not an isolated case, but a repeated reality in Indonesia. The court says stop, but nothing actually stops. That's the gap between law and justice. And that's where our presentation begins. My name is Nasrullah from Faculty of Law, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. I am presenting this work entitled Transforming the Execution of Administrative Court Decision through E-Execution, Digital Breakthrough to Strengthen Environmental Justice in Indonesia. Representing my colleague Professor I. Gusti Ayu Ketut Rahmi Handayani and Professor Lego Karjoko from Universitas 11 Maret and Dr. Wahyudi from Faculty of Engineering, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. Now, allow me to brief you on the background to the problem and the method used in our research. Sustainable natural resource management in Indonesia is often hindered by the weak enforcement of state administrative court decisions in environmental cases, largely due to manual process, defendant non-compliant, and the PTUN chairperson passive oversight. This study proposed an e-execution application based on the e-court platform as an innovative solution to overcome these obstacles and as a digital breakthrough to strengthen environmental justice in Indonesia. This study employs normative legal research, incorporating statutory, conceptual, and case approaches. The cassation of Supreme Court Decision number 403K/TUN/TF 2024 on Wawani Island case and the judicial review of Supreme Court Decision number 99PK/TUN/2016 on Kendang Hill case have become examples of the ineffectiveness of the administrative court decision, highlighting the urgent needs for reform. Now we move to result and discussion. Challenges in environmental law enforcement. Indonesia has progressive environmental laws and specialized court, the State Administrative Court or PTUN. But in practice, we struggle to enforce its decision. There are three reasons. First, execution is still manual, slow, expensive, and unclear. Second, defendants or government officials are reluctant to comply. Third, PTUN leaders play passive role, lacking the authority to follow up and lack of coercive power. This is not just inefficiency, it is failure of justice. With a real enforcement, even the strongest ruling becomes symbolic. This condition undermines our progress toward SDGs, especially Goal 13 Climate Action, Goal 15 Ecosystem Protection, and Goal 16 on access to justice. E-execution as a technology-based solution. E-execution is a digital system built as part of Indonesia's existing e-court platform, but with a new mission to ensure court decisions are not only made but truly enforced. At the heart of e-execution, there are three technologies. First, blockchain, which creates a transparent record of every step in the enforcement process. Second, artificial intelligence, which have automated repetitive tasks like checking documents, scheduling deadline, and triggering notification or sanctions. Third, real-time tracking refers to the continuous monitoring and immediate reporting of the status and movement of tasks or process as they occur. The goal here is not just to make things faster. It is built as a system of trust and accountability where court decision cannot be ignored and every citizen can see whether justice is truly being delivered. Now let's take a closer look at key features of e-execution. It starts with electronic submission, Defendant can file execution requests online, no need for in-person visit or paper document. Then an AI system immediately check the uploaded document for completeness. Once everything is verified, the system sends out automatic notification to the defendant or government official as well as to the court and oversight institutions like ombudsman and parliaments. If the defendant still refuses to comply, the system can trigger automated sanctions such as daily fines and even publicly post the non-compliant, creating social and legal pressure. Importantly, all of this visible to public through a live dashboard, which increase transparency, and at the same time, the Chief Judge of PTUN receive real-time updates and can take proactive steps to enforce the ruling. So, why is e-execution game changer? First, it offers effectiveness. With automated sanction like daily fine and public exposure, the system puts real pressure and dependence to obey court rulings. Compliance is no longer optional, it is enforced by design. Second, it brings speed. Traditional execution process often take months, but these digital workflows, AI verification and instant notification, the entire process becomes much faster and more efficient. And third, the most important advantage, transparency. By using blockchain and public-facing dashboard, e-execution allows everyone from court official to local communities to track what is happening in real time and nothing is hidden. Although e-execution offers powerful improvements, its implementation still faces four major challenges. First, infrastructure. Many remote areas in Indonesia lack internet access and server capacity. To overcome this, we propose collaboration with internet providers, use of government program, and investment in stronger digital infrastructure, especially for rural courts. Second is training. Digital literacy of court staff and stakeholders remains low. We recommend intensive training program focused on operating the e-execution platform using blockchain and understanding AI-based legal tools. Third is regulation. The current laws don't yet provide a strong legal foundation for automated sanction or digital e-execution. So we suggest revising the Administrative Court Laws and Supreme Court Regulation Number 7/2022 to include enforcement tools like contempt of court and AI-based monitoring. And fourth is resistance. Some government officials are reluctant to adopt transparent digital system. That's why we propose connecting e-execution with external monitoring bodies such as Ombudsman, Parliaments, or Anti-Corruption Commission to increase public pressure and accountability. In short, these challenges are real, but they are all actionable. To understand why e-execution matters, let's look at two real cases where justice was delayed and ultimately denied. The first case is Kandang Hill in Central Java. The Supreme Court ordered the revocation of an environmental permit for a cement project. But instead of complying, the governor issued a new permit using the excuse of National Strategic Project. The karst ecosystem, as vital for water, farming, and biodiversity, was left unprotected. The second case is Wawoni Island in Southeast Sulawesi. The Supreme Court annulled a mining permit, but mining operation continued even 8 months after the Supreme Court decision to cancel the legal zone borrowing permit granted to PT Gema Kreasi Perdana has permanent legal force. Local communities protested, but enforcement agencies didn't act. Forests were cleared and indigenous land was degraded. In both cases, the court has ruled, but without an enforcement mechanism like e-execution, the ruling becomes just word on paper. There is hope. In 2023, the Jakarta PTUN launched Jak Aksi, a digital app for requesting and tracking execution. But right now, it is limited. No AI, no auto sanction, and only used in one city. So our recommendation: expand it nationwide, embed smart features, make it model of modern environmental justice. Okay, to conclude, e-execution is more than technical innovation. It is legal breakthrough that transform how environmental justice is enforced in Indonesia by combining electronic submission, AI-based automation, blockchain transparency, and real public dashboard. This system addresses the very weakness that have long undermined petrol and decision, namely delays, non-compliance, and lack of oversight. To ensure effective implementation, we recommend 4 key steps. First, revise existing regulation. Second, invest in digital infrastructure, particularly in underserved and remote regions. Third, conduct national skill training and public outreach to build digital readiness of all stakeholders. And finally, integrate e-execution with oversight institution to ensure external accountability. With these steps, e-execution can become a model for digital justice, not only in Indonesia but across developing countries facing similar enforcement challenges. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.